What's up, y'all? It's Jeremiah with Moark Outdoors, and today, since turkey season is winding down and coming to a close, I'm going to be doing some reviews on some of my favorite stuff that I got to use this year. And today, I'm bringing you guys a review on the Woodhaven Fusion Ceramic Caul. And this is a friction style caul. It's a pot caul, and I gotta say, this is a very good sounding caul. And the big gimmick with it, the big idea is ceramic is basically waterproof. Not so much waterproof, but water resistant, and you can caul when it's wet, when it's raining, when it's really dewy. So that's kind of the whole idea behind it. That's why I originally bought it. But it's a ceramic top caul with an acrylic milled bottom, the pot itself. It's got holes punched in the bottom to try to give you that little bit of extra volume. That definitely helps, and it projects the sound a little bit more evenly. But this caul comes with two strikers. It comes with their rain check striker, which is a waterproof designed striker. It has a rubberized grip, and it also has a stone surface. It's some sort of stone. It helps when you're calling when it's wet, supposedly. I've not called with it in the rain, but this is one of the strikers it comes with. And this is the other striker it comes with, the deluxe striker. And I gotta say, this is probably, out of all the strikers I've had over the years, one of my favorite sounding strikers. It has a lot of rasp and some really good volume to it. It also comes with a surface saver lid, and I believe all of Woodhaven's pot calls come with a surface saver lid. But this is super handy for if you're sliding this in your turkey vest, or you've got it in your pocket, or whatever the situation is. It definitely helps with not messing up your surface and keeping it good and conditioned. And guys that use slate calls know, guys that don't use slate calls are going to learn that the calling surface is huge. You know, any little thing getting on it can really mess up the sound. So that's super handy to have. And they also send with you, with the ceramic, they send your classic little mouth caul plastic package, but they send you two Scotch-Brite pads, two Brillo pads. And I gotta say, out of all the things you can condition a pot caul with, I recommend those the most, and especially for this caul, because it is a little bit of a softer material. But it comes with two of those, which is super nice to have. You're always wearing those things out. So anyways, let's get into the sound of it. First, I'm going to do some yelps, and then I'll probably go to cutting, and then some purring and clucking. And then at the end, I'll probably go wide open. And I will try to give you some sounds with both strikers. But I'll show you guys, I'm going to be calling right here. And I call right there because you get the best of both worlds between volume and sound. It's not super deep. When you call in the center of a pot caul, it's super deep. So it's nice to be able to call right there, kind of halfway between the edge and the center. And that's where I've always called at. So I'm going to start out with some quiet yelps, more toward the edge of the caul. All right, we'll transition to a little bit louder yelps. As you guys can see, this caul has some great rasp on your yelps, which I can really appreciate, because if you ever heard a hen out yelping in the wild, she's raspy, she's talkative. So now we're going to do some cutting, some clucks. Sounds great with the cutting. And then I'm going to show you guys some purrs. That is my one complaint with this caul. I don't know what it is with the surface, but it seems like it's got so much resistance to it that it is a little bit tougher to get some of your purrs out. But I've been playing around with pot calls all evening, so I'm sure once you call with this for 5 or 10 minutes, you're going to be right in the zone with it. Now I'm also going to show you guys the rain check striker. Like I said, this is tougher to use, and you don't get quite as consistent of a sound with it. Something to do with how uneven the surface gets. But I'm going to show you guys some yelps. Some cuts. I'm going to attempt to purr with it. I don't know how that's going to go, but yeah, you can't really purr with that edge. This is mainly just for yelps when it's pouring down rain. But overall, this has probably been my favorite new call of the year. This thing just all around sounds great, and you can get some really loud calls out of it, which is unusual for not a glass or crystal style call. So I gotta say, guys, this thing sounds excellent, and it retails for right around $95 at Bass Pro and $99 on Woodhaven site. I know that's super expensive, but I gotta say, if you buy this call, this might be the only call you need if you're not a call collector such as me. But I gotta say, overall, this is a great call, and I would absolutely recommend it to anybody. So that's gonna be it for this evening, guys. This is Jeremiah with Millwork Outdoors, signing out.